It is Thursday, and the beginning of another week in our life.
Yes.
We didn't do anything exciting yesterday.
Nope.
So, today we are at the Palm Springs Air Museum.
Yes.
Something like that. It's the only one. You'll figure it out. Anyway, we met these fine gentlemen behind us. They're on their way to Normandy.
You're gonna make me cry.
They said say hi. Actually, this is a glider that landed, or not this one in particular maybe, but this is an example of a glider that would have carried airborne troops into France on D-Day.
Yes.
It is a scary looking contraption.
It definitely is.
And they were scary contraptions, but we saw the V-17, which was really cool.
Yeah.
There's one part where you have to walk over the bomb bay, and there's a little tiny catwalk that's 6-8 inches wide at most. And then there's two vertical or near vertical
metal
V-shaped
plates.
metal plates that it was all I could do to squeeze through it. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to do it. I thought I would have to go back out the front, but I made it. A little bit of grease might have helped, but I made it through.
The DOS had actually told him that they would not have picked him to be on a B-17 because he couldn't.
And not only
move
because of
around
my width, but because of my height.
Yes.
There was only one spot I could stand up. The rest of it, I was all.
The thing that really got me was the now I can't remember what it's called.
The guns.
The guns, but no, the
ball turret.
The ball turret. The ball turret. The person that was in the ball turret couldn't be taller than 5'6", and he couldn't weigh more than 145 pounds. And he literally was just sitting in there with his back against the door while he was out there shooting. And a gentleman who was working here before.
Oh, go ahead.
We're going this way, yeah. So the longest time he ever spent in that turret during the war, because he fought during the war, was 9.5 hours, and he flew, what did you say, 17 missions, and he never got a scratch, which is pretty amazing.
So there's be lots of B-roll. Whether you already saw it or you're about to see it, I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah.
But it's a really cool place. We're going to go see some of the fighter aircraft, which is on the other side. Check those out. So and shoot more B-roll. So we'll get back with you later. Yeah. So we're in the World War II hangar. You see lots of World War II fighters. If I don't watch out, I'm going to walk into a wing. And the nice thing about the museum here is they don't put ropes around the planes. You can walk up and touch them, which is cool. A lot of places won't let you do that.
The next morning.
Good morning. It's Friday. We kind of left you hanging yesterday. We expected to do some more filming in downtown Palm Springs after the Air Museum, but it was super crowded. It's the end of Easter, and it was 101 degrees, according to the Jeep, so plus or minus a couple degrees, but it was really hot. So we decided to forego that, and we never picked up the camera again, because we didn't do anything else worthwhile, so we didn't really have an end to that. So I hope you enjoyed that. Hopefully you've seen the B-roll by now, at this point in the video. It was a fantastic museum. We really loved it. I especially loved it. I am a big World War II buff. I really identify with that period in time. And seeing all those planes, and the nice thing is at that museum, you can walk up to them, you can touch them, you can get right next to them. There's no ropes around them. There's no off-limits areas. Even walked through the B-17. It's okay. I'm fat, so it's like the SS Pompanito. I can fit. I'm fairly, I don't know what you want to call it. I'm fairly bendable and somewhat athletic for my size, I guess. So I can do that stuff. And I got into one place in the plane. It was so narrow, I had to literally force myself through. In the SS Pompanito, which is a World War II submarine in San Francisco, going through the hatches is an experience. Considering, you know, the average height back then was probably about 5'7", 5'8", and every other guy weighed about 150 pounds soaking wet. You know, they're not really built for modern humans like myself. Well, that's enough of that. Jen is doing laundry today. It's laundry day. We're going to leave here on Monday. But I just wanted to say thank you for all of the comments. I'm sure we've already said this in a Friday chat or something, but thank you. I am in the middle of comments. The air conditioning came on, so I got and closed all the windows and stuff, and I took a little break. Last time there was 45 comments. Is that right? I don't know. Let's go look. I have to turn on a light. It's a little cloudy today, and we have all the shades closed. So 47 comments right now. There might be more. There might have been more show up. I'm in the middle. Some of them are long, and I'm trying to answer some of them that say something. God, this lighting is terrible. You can see on my computer screen here. You know, these are all the comments from today's Friday video. So thank you. They are all positive and supportive, and that's awesome. I know we said it before. I just want to say it again. The only reason we did this, it's not because we like to bitch and complain. I mean, sometimes we call out what people said, and it's more of a like, you know, look what these people said. What a bunch of, you know, can you believe people are like that? And it's got to point out, you know, how negative certain people get. In this case, you know, there was an actual, somebody all but came out and accused me of abuse. They didn't actually say you're an abusive husband, but the things they said would leave little to the imagination. They implied it very strongly. We just thought we should address that, you know, and kind of say that, you know, we probably won't talk about it again in the future. And I'm not going to talk about it at length here. So anyway, just thank you for all the positive comments. I really, really do. We really do appreciate it, and they're awesome. There are words like amazing and favorite and awesome and you know, cute. Lots of people said we're a cute couple. I guess. Good looking. No, that's not true. At least not yet. I haven't seen anybody say I'm good looking yet. It could be in there. It could. I guess that's it. So that's it for today. I don't know what else we're going to do. Henry's coming over tonight. This is the last weekend we're going to be here, so the last weekend we're spending with him. Michaela's working tonight. So Henry's going to come over. We're going to watch a movie. We're going to make some dinner. Tomorrow we might go to the drive-in. There's a drive-in theater right up the road here. So we might go over there after we eat dinner. Then we're just going to hang out with them and just kind of spend some time before we take off on Monday morning. I don't know how much video we'll be taking this weekend because of that. So we may jump to Monday. But on Monday we're going to go boondocking. There's a couple of spots about 50-60 miles away. That'll get us about a third of the way to our destination of Simi Valley, and we'll show you that spot real quick. We're going to be there for one night, and then we're going to a winery, Agua Dulce Winery near Palmdale, California. We're really looking forward to that. That's part of the Harvest Hosts, and we haven't really talked about that yet, so maybe we'll do it on a Friday. Which was like last Friday or 2 Fridays ago for you, but whatever. Anyway, I'll quit rambling. I'll quit babbling. Let you guys go. So if we don't see you this weekend, we will definitely see you on Monday as we get ready to go, and then Monday night and Tuesday as we get to the winery and all that fun stuff. So anyway, we'll see you later. Thanks. Bye.
2 days later.
Good morning. It's Sunday, and the last day we're going to spend here at the Twentynine Palms RV and Golf Resort. I could have filmed this at any point in the last 30 days, but I didn't. I procrastinated. It's a little breezy today, so if there's a little wind noise, I apologize. I should have done it earlier, but I didn't. I'm lazy. I'm gonna show you around the park. I'll start with our site.
Several bad puns later.
That's our site. Let me turn the camera on for you. So that's our site. That's our parking spot. Our sites are gravel and fairly long. We could fit a much larger coach in here if we had to, but really level too. Didn't take too much to level. Plenty of room to park. Here's our hookups. 30, 50 amp power, water. Pressure is kind of low, about 30 psi, and sewer right back there. So pretty convenient towards the back of the site instead of maybe over here on the side, but that's fine. The only downside to our site, I mean, it's nice, the golf course and nobody behind us. We're as far away from the road as you can be. It's not that far away, but are those trees. Those trees are a problem. We already had a huge branch fall down. I don't think it hit us, but we saw it back there, and then night before last in the wind, something hit the coach. I don't think it was a large branch. I think it was a smaller one, but still, a little scary. So we get down here a little bit, and you can see there's the cabins. Again, there's our coach back there. So we're along the back of the park here, long series of cabins. These are the middle pull-through sites. Again, they're long enough. They're not luxuriously long, but since you have the parking next to you here in these asphalt pads, you don't have to park in front. So you can see there's some pretty long coaches. I won't review the golf course or really show it, but there's a little 9-hole golf course. It's affiliated with a park. You can get golf packages here. I see a lot of people, you know, wheeling their carts around or taking their golf carts over. So it's not heavily used. They're also maintaining and improving the park. A guy a couple spots down from us actually works here, just part-time. They give him a break on his rent or something. He does security, and he told us, you know, they're trying to improve the park. It's not in bad shape, but it is old. It's an older park, and some of the bits and pieces are older. You know, the pavement is cracked, and the pool area, by no means is it ratty or broken or anything. It's just, you can tell it's old, but they're trying to maintain it and improve it. So I'm here. This is like the community room behind me. They have pancake breakfast, ice cream socials, potlucks, all kinds of, you know, get-togethers, because a lot of these residents are like snowbirders or full-time. So a lot of them, I guess, probably know each other, they're neighbors. But anyone's welcome. They have golf, so like scrambles every week for men and women. So if you want to play with other people, that's possible. Over here is the pool area. Bathrooms right behind me. I'm not going to show you the bathrooms. They're nice. I looked in them. You know, plenty of room. Several showers each, like 3 or 4, I think. All that fun stuff. Well, I'd love to show you the pool, but it's out of order today. So, been a lot of people in it. Maybe they're cleaning or something. You can look through the dirty glass. You can see it behind me there. Nice pool, big pool. It's only about 5 feet deep, but plenty big to swim laps and all that if that's what you want to do. So, and here's the hot tub, and then there's a dry sauna over there, shower for cleaning off. Big hot tub. And very, very warm, very nice. When we were hiking and when I hurt myself, it was nice to get in here and soak for a while. So down here, there's a big workout room, weight room. Someone's in there, I can hear it. You can probably hear it too. So I'm gonna go in there. Plenty of equipment. Probably somewhere 15, 20 different machines, free weights, bikes, treadmills, blah, blah, blah. Decent sized laundry, stuff to do, puzzles, books, what have you in there. There's no Wi-Fi in the park, but the office, the laundry areas do have Wi-Fi. And so we're at the opposite end of the park from where we're staying. This is the office. Mail's in here. They do have a little store. You know, if you forgot your Budweiser, you need a Snapple, candy bars. Nothing fancy. It's, you know, they have a few staples.
Tennis courts are right in front of us. Never seen anyone on the tennis courts. And then beyond those, if you can see right there, is their propane tanks. They will not fill the propane in your coach or your trailer. But if you have any loose ones, a lot of fifth wheels come with like smaller ones. A lot of travel trailers come with the non-permanent types. They will fill those. You set them out in front of your site, they'll pick them up, fill them up, add it to your bill. Trash, they actually pick up trash from your site, which is super nice. It's out there by about 9 o'clock in the morning. They'll take it, and you never have to walk all the way down here. One downside, I guess, is the road is right there. You just saw the trailer pass. It can get loud at sometimes. You can hear vehicles like early in the morning headed to work. Probably mostly Marines headed on to base. Nothing too bad. Usually at night it's pretty quiet. There is a dog park here at the end. It's not much. Small fenced off area, mostly sand. But you know, there is a place where you can let them roam around if you're so inclined. I mean, I don't know if you guys see that, but that Jeep, it's amazing. It's beautiful. Wow. Wish I had one like that.
You want to ride, big sexy man?
No. No. I'll see you there. I guess to sum up this impromptu half-assed review of Twentynine Palms RV and Golf Resort, I would say it's the nicest park we've been in so far. They have security at night, driving around their golf cart. Like I said, trash pickup. They'll fill your propane tanks, your loose propane tanks. While everything is older and sometimes, you know, seen a little use, it's all well maintained, and it does look like they are trying to improve the park. We really like it. The only downside right now is it's so flippin' hot. It's been in the mid-90s, but in the winter, it's a nice place. The temperature's not bad. It is higher elevation, so in the dead of winter, January, February, it will get a little cold here. But Joshua Tree National Park, right back there. You got a Marine who's stationed here. Great place to stay. Big Bear, LA is not too far away. San Bernardino, all that. Palm Springs is about an hour away. Kind of centrally located, but not super close to anything except Joshua Tree. So definitely not a luxury park. Definitely not a resort, as most people think of it. But it's got its share of amenities. It's clean, quiet. People who own it and manage it are taking care of it. If we were in the area again, this is probably where we'd stay. Thumbs up. That's the end of our impromptu half-assed RV resort review. So I'm gonna go inside where it's cool, because it's got to be pushing 90 degrees already, and take it easy till tomorrow when we got to pack up and leave.
Tomorrow.
Well, good morning. It is Monday. We are at a gas station just down the road from the RV park, and I won't say it's been one of those mornings. It's just we haven't done this in a month, and it's a little discombobulated. We had a few things that went, for whatever reason, the slide topper, and there's like a metal roll that goes over it, wouldn't go over it. It was pushing in. I had to get up on a ladder and see what was going on, and got it to work. Now we're at the gas station, and just it's sort of one of those mornings. In any case, we are on our way to a boondocking spot about 60 or 70 miles away, just one night, and then we are headed to a vineyard, Agua Dulce Vineyard, in or not in, but near Palmdale, Lancaster, California. And then we're gonna head to a county park for a couple nights, and while we're there is when we're gonna get the warranty work done. So every day this week we're moving. Today we're moving to the boondocking spot. Tuesday we're moving to the winery. Wednesday we're moving to the county park. Thursday we're taking this over to the dealer. And then Friday, assuming all goes well at the dealer, we're headed to Rancho Oso, Thousand Trails Park. Just wanted to check in. We'll check in when we get to the boondocking spot, but we need to fuel up and what have you before we go. So I will leave you here, and we will join you later.
Later.
So we arrived at our camp spot, Johnson Valley OHV area,
and as you can see, I was picking up some nails and got up, hit the slide, glanced off my head, and sliced my shoulder open. So excellent. We're gonna dress it, and then we're going to
eat some lunch and chill out.
Eat some lunch and hang out for the rest of the day. So there you go. Keeping it real. All right, I'm alive despite my injury. No head injury, luckily. It glanced off my head. The corner of the slide glanced off my head as I rose up, and then as I moved out of the way, it hit my shoulder. I don't know if you can see the hole. It ripped my Dodger shirt. This is our spot for the night. This is called Cougar Butte. Cougar Butte. It's part of the Johnson Valley off-highway vehicle area. Although there are signs down there that said no access to that area. So I don't understand that, but nevertheless, it's an okay spot. It would be nice if it didn't have nails littered all over the place and trash, glass. It obviously gets a lot of use. And honestly, from what I've heard and what I've seen in my honestly limited experience, is that the closer you get to Southern California, the more stuff starts to look like this. More trash, more stuff that's tore up. I mean, people, there's just a lot of people there, and they overuse the areas around, and they honestly don't take very good care of it. A lot of people use these areas because they're so close. You know, we're probably an hour and a half away from, you know, LA, downtown LA, so it's not hard to get out here. People come out, they camp. Anyway, I'm done with my soapbox. Anyway, the area itself is beautiful. You can see behind me here, mountains everywhere, and then right behind Chewie, if you can see that. See? Look at those rocks. Look at them.
The next day.
I may have mentioned yesterday that yesterday was one of those days.
Yep.
It was really one of those days. Not only was it just hard moving the first time after a month, not only did I hit my head and my shoulder, and here, watch. Now you can see, it's not horrible. Our tax refund has been delayed, and so we called Escapees and asked them if we had any mail from the IRS, and we did. And they scanned it and mailed it to us, and I don't think it's a big deal. I think we just misreported some of I pay quarterly taxes for some of the money we get, mainly from my writing, and I think I put those in the wrong spot, or TurboTax made me put them in the wrong spot. I'm not sure. Anyway, everything was all wonky, so they need us to mail them a bunch of stuff. So.
Or fax it to them.
Or fax. Yeah, we're gonna fax to them on Thursday because we're nowhere near a FedEx Kinko's right now. Yeah. So we got that. Shouldn't be a big deal. Should just delay our refund by a month or month and a half. And then last night at 4 in the morning.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is my story because it woke me up.
Well, it woke me up too, but.
At 4 in the morning, I hear a truck revving its engine and idling, and there's like a little curve here. And, you know, so at first I thought, okay, maybe he's stuck because the sand's, and I'm like, there's no way he's stuck. For like 20 minutes he sat there and revved his engine. His lights were shining on the coach, not totally shining on the coach. So then he finally drove by, but I mean, it was a good half hour before he finally moved on, and I was able to get my heart rate to settle down because I couldn't figure out what the heck he was doing. It totally freaked me out.
I have no idea. His engine would rev like he was crawling, you know, that kind of thing. And I was awake probably through most of it, or half awake, kind of listening. Then I drift off and I'd listen and whatever. And I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know. I
mean, the Jeep still has wheels and tires on it, so he wasn't, you know.
Well, I actually had my window open so I could see, you know, if there was anybody walking around out there. I put my glasses on and everything was checking out. It's the only time I've ever kind of been freaked out, and I was a little freaked out. I mean, this spot is beautiful,
It's really pretty.
But I don't know that I would come back here.
We're only here for one night.
We're here
It served
one
its
night.
purpose.
I definitely wouldn't stay.
Nobody slit our throats. So.
No, I'm really glad we're actually only here one night though.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't stay. Even if we planned to be here, I would move on. I would find another place.
Definitely.
But, anyway, we'll check in with you later. We got to get everything buttoned up so we can head out of here. Yep. Get over to the winery. Hopefully, that'll be a much more pleasant environment. Exactly. Plus, sit around sipping wine and eating cheese and.
7 hours later.
Hi everybody. We are at the Agua Dulce Winery.
Yep.
It's the end of our week.
And after that drive, we decided we're gonna go to a wine tasting for the very first time.
Yep. So that's it. We're gonna go have fun. We're gonna leave you guys here.
Yep.
And we will pick up with you again next week.
There you go. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.